And I was listening to this song, Once Upon a Time. It's a good ass song. It's by Ice Cube. It's a crazy little song though when you listen to it. But I was listening to it and I had realized that I could make a topic on this because it's some true stuff, and I know a lot of people that gotta deal with it. And it's over the topic of dealing with let's say you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something like that, and your girlfriend or boyfriend, beautiful. I mean, attitude, relationship, y'all in love, sprung, all that good stuff. Everything beautiful. Let's say it's time to meet the parents. Time to meet the family. Let's say you go to your partner's house, and you go in, you say hi, how you doing? The mama jacked up. I mean, hair in a roll, cigarette in the mouth, stained up shirt, short little skirt, shorts, all that, just jacked up, And let's say you just sit on the couch, you kind of ignore that, try to talk to the mama, have a little conversation, but she steady acting funky, And then the little brothers and sisters and everybody start stampeding out the room. And they just acting a plum fool. Let's say you got somebody with that kind of family. I mean, just straight up, jacked up, ghetto, horrible, all that stuff that nobody want to deal with, Well, how do you react in a situation like that? I know a lot of people want to know what to do in a situation like that. And honestly, all I can really say is, like, for a situation like that, all you can do is do your best to respect the family. But, depending on how let's say you over there and your girlfriend or boyfriend is like, if they acting normal around them, and they're like, they acting like nothing's really going on, if they used to it like that, and they're not embarrassed, then you really shouldn't say nothing to them. The best thing to do, it's not really good, but it'll keep from making your spouse mad and your family mad and run a relationship maybe. But the best thing to do is to just keep to yourself and don't say nothing. But if you at that place and your partner is acting like, come on, mom, calm down, straighten up, and telling everybody to chill and act a little bit more, mature, responsible, a little more formal, then the best thing to do is to be like, hey, babe, I hate to be rude, but your folks is kind of, I don't know. I don't think I should really be chilling over here that much, Say that it kind of bugs you. You can't say it too rude as to where it's going to hurt their feelings, because think about it, that's their family. You don't want to really hurt diss them like that. But you got to let them know that you're not too comfortable around that place, man. It's not really cool. And I know I had that problem with my ex, and I had to tell her, I was like, look, I love you, everything, we got, the relationship is good, but it's your fam, man. I ain't trying to disrespect your fam, call them, no arrest, nothing like that. But they, when I'm over there, they act like nothing's going down, They act like like I'm just a piece of furniture, And then they act rude around me, and I find that disrespectful. And I told her that, and she was like, And she had a little attitude for me for like a day, It wasn't really nothing, but, And she had told her folk, and next time I went over there, they was apologizing. They were like, man, we sorry, we're not trying to disrespect you or nothing like that. And I was like, oh, it's cool, And when you talk about it, you might be able to, fix that situation. You won't have to deal with that kind of drama. I mean, it's a real helpful thing. It's like a real helpful thing. Because nobody really want to have to deal with that kind of family. I ain't gonna lie, I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be with my wife and have some, my folk-in-laws is just, oh, Lord. I hate going to their house because it's dirty. Roaches crawling everywhere, rats, just taking over the house, little brother running around, no drawers on. I wouldn't want to have to deal with that every time I go to my my folk-in-law. So the best thing to do is to tell your person that you're with before you get married or get in way too deep. Because if you get in way too deep, they don't think that you're cool with it. And you don't want that to happen if you're not cool with it. Because it's just going to get worse, I promise. But, the best thing to do is tell them straight up, be like, hey, I ain't trying to be rude with your folks. I don't know, I'm just uncomfortable around them. Tell them straight up what the deal is. And, if you got that kind of relationship where you could be straight up, be like, hey, man, your mama dirty. Tell her straight up. Because I know my girl, she like that. I can tell her anything straight up. I'll be like, hey, man, your mama dirty. Walking around in them booty stores. What's wrong with your mama? I say that. Oh yeah. Good. Yeah, you know, tell them if you got that relationship, you can tell them straight up. Tell them straight up. If you got that relationship where you kind of have to hide a little things, don't say it so brutally. You know, don't be so straightforward with it. Kind of beat around the bush until she get a hint. As long as you get it at, you good. Cause you don't want to have to go through that drama. Having to live, you know, having to go to somebody funky ass every time and have to look at your nasty relatives. You know, your nasty brother, sister, mother, daughter, all that in law. I would want to do that. If you cool with that, you cool with that. But if you're not, talk about it. Let her know what's going down. It'll be better for you. It'll be better for you. But you know, that's all I gotta say on that. You know, so holla at y'all. Subscribe, please.